What's up, guys? This is Sim with Vengeance, and I am back here with another MLB 16, the show, Baltimore Orioles franchise. And today, the 11-10 Baltimore Orioles have kind of been swinging back and forth. You know, we just started this huge road trip. We've won 4 of our first 5 on the road trip. So, obviously, things are looking pretty ups and up so far. Hopefully, we can keep this up and hopefully win some games at home. We had a pretty rough beginning. We faced the World Series champion Royals, and we took them 2 out of 3, I think. But we lost to teams like Boston. Just a lot of good teams out there. We got a lot of good teams here in the American League, like the Astros as well, later on in the year. But to have this average start at 11-10 is to be expected. So it really depends on, if we can get hot at the right time, then we'll be good. My goal is to at least make the wild card, because right now, as our division stands, it's a pretty tough division. We got the Red Sox, the Yankees. The Rays are kind of at the bottom, and we also have to worry about the Blue Jays. So, the Blue Jays, I think they're the favorite to win the division in this franchise, if I'm not mistaken. So they got a lot of good players like Troy Tulowitzki, Jose Bautista, Josh Donaldson, who won the MVP last year. Just a lot of good players. We only have a few. We have Manny Machado, we have Chris Davis, we have Jonathan Scope. We got JJ Hardy, who's good in the field, not so much hot at the plate. Pedro Alvarez is all right as well. Hyung-Soo Kim has also been hitting the ball fairly well. Has a high average, doesn't have necessarily the power or anything like that, but he does know how to get on base, so it's all right there. You take a look at some of the statistics. Kevin Gausman. You know how he had that nice opening day start? He's been doing pretty dang good work so far this year. He's 3-1. His ERA is lights out. We hope that he continues that throughout the season. Obviously, he's not going to win every start, but if he can show potential in being that guy, this team could do very well. So today, we have Chris Tillman on the mound for the Orioles. He has been all right. Hasn't been anything spectacular. Yovani Gallardo and Miguel Gonzalez have been kind of anything but good. Just been awful this year. We have Zach Britton, who's been doing pretty good, coming in the closing role. He did blow a save earlier in the year. So he's got 6 saves out of 7 save opportunities, which blowing save early in the year kind of just, is not a good sign. But hopefully that's just one of those little hiccup things. He's going to get it back together, hopefully. So that's what I'm not too worried about one blown save, but if it turns into a trend, then it might be a problem. So Dylan Bundy also doing really well coming in. His ERA is below 1, so that's obviously really good for a guy like him. He must be doing pretty good. So we're going to take on the Baltimore Orioles. Not to take on the Baltimore Orioles. We are the Baltimore Orioles. We're going to take on the Tampa Bay Rays and see how well we can do at Tropicana Field. We're going for the sweep. We're getting the brooms out today. Hopefully, just hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, we can come out with a win today and sweep the Tampa Bay Rays. So we're going to get our game ready and get ready for a good one, because it's going to be good. The pitching matchup, Odorizzi versus Tillman. This actually turned out to, little spoilers, I guess. It's turned out to be a really good pitching duel between those two pitchers right there that you see on your screen. Just one of the best pitching matchups you'll probably see so far in this franchise. So, in any franchise that I've done anyway, baseball franchises anyway, this was just a really good pitching matchup. And granted, the Tampa Bay Rays are not known for hitting the ball very well. I think they have one of the lowest batting averages over a few years now. So they aren't really known for their hitting. They're more known for their fielding, their pitching. They have a couple of Gold Glove winners on their team, like Evan Longoria, especially down in the third base line. And you take a look at our starting lineup today. We have Joey Rickard playing center field, and we have Caleb Joseph behind the plate. And we're going to try and change things up a little bit. We do have Mark Trumbo in there as well. Let's see how this lineup does today. You see Manny Machado getting on base early on in the first inning with a nice solid base hit. But can we turn something out of it? With 2 away, it's going to be kind of hard. But we do have Chris Davis at the plate, and hopefully we can turn it into something here. But then again, the ball doesn't really fly that well in Tampa. This kind of just dies out. It looked like it was a solid hit at first, but it just didn't want to carry. And that's going to end the first inning. You see now we have Chris Tillman his statistics on the year: 2-1, 4.1 or 4.39 ERA. Obviously, the ERA is a little high, but we can work on that today. Hopefully, like I said, it's going to be a pitcher's duel today. So don't expect a big, high-scoring affair like you saw in the game against the Twins, where we scored 9 runs. You take a look at the Tampa Bay lineup. Kiermaier, another Gold Glover, and you got other players like James Loney, Desmond Jennings out there that are also pretty good. But the Rays are just not a very good hitting team. So we're hopefully going to take advantage of this. Hopefully Chris Tillman is going to do work today. We see Manny Machado going in there and getting it in the dugout, and that's going to end the inning for Chris Tillman. So later on in the second inning, you see right there just not a good swing by Caleb Joseph, and that's going to end the second half, top of the second inning, bottom of the second inning. Tillman facing James Loney. Here's Scope, nice play at second base, and he gets the out, ending the second inning, still scoreless. Hey, whatever we got to do to try and win this game, you know. You see right here, Joey Rickard going deep left center, and that's not going anywhere but except for the center fielder's glove. So, end of the top of the third. So this game is going by pretty fast. You see again, swing and a miss, strike 3 to end the inning as Tillman continuing to deal. So in the fourth now, we are in the fourth inning. Chris Davis at the plate, swing and a miss. He just swung out of his shoes on that one, and that's going to end the top of the fourth. Wow, what is going on here? No one's getting no one's hitting the ball right now except for Manny Machado. Swing and a miss again to end the bottom of the fourth. What is going on? This is nothing but strikeouts. But in the top of the fifth, Mark Trumbo at the plate, and he takes this. Oh my goodness, that is a moonshot, ladies and gentlemen. As the announcer said, that is a moonshot. That is a goner. 1-0. Mark Trumbo gets the Orioles on the board, as that is only our second hit of the game. Odorizzi has been pitching really well, and just because he gave up that 1 home run, I mean, it doesn't mean it spoils his start. It's just that means he has to get some run support, which he hasn't been getting any of it so far. But a 400-foot bomb gives the Orioles the lead. I like it. Let's see what we can do with it. So later on, it's Hyung-Soo Kim at the plate. And Hyung-Soo Kim going to pop up into not even in shallow right. It's like not even going to leave the infield. So that's going to end that inning here for the Orioles. Here in the bottom of the fifth now, Tillman still on the mound dealing. Swing and a miss, James Loney. Sit down, my friend. You're swatting flies. So he's swinging at air. He's not even hitting the ball. They're not even making contact right now. Here again, Tillman. Get caught looking, Brad Miller. Sit down, son. And that is going to end another frame for the Orioles. It's Tillman just striking out everybody. So again, Chris Davis at the plate. He's going to take this one. Nice hit into right center, but it's only going to get him a single. It feels if that was Joey Rickard, I don't know about Joey Rickard, but at least it gets him on base. It gets him a hit. You know, I'm not even upset. Joey Rickard, with his speed in this game, I really thought he might have extended it to 2, but who knows. But Mark Trumbo at the plate. He does have a home run from earlier. And this time he gets a little ground ball to the shortstop, to the second base, and onto Loney for the double play, 6-4-3 style. And that ends the top half of that inning. Now here in the bottom frame, Tillman gets this one. Oh, it's a hit. And Rickard couldn't quite get into that one, as that is going to be a base hit. And look at this. It's going to be a triple, or is it going to be looks like Scope couldn't get a good handle on it. He's going to try for home, and he is thrown out by a couple of steps. He had to slide to try and get around, but it didn't work out. Almost an inside-the-park home run, but it did not work out for him. So later on, Hyung-Soo Kim gets that one up into right field, and that's going to be an out. But that was almost an inside-the-park home run. Nice throw by Jonathan Scope to try and save a run. As you see right here, ooh, that hit O'Day right in the leg. Oh, my Lord. Oh, he's going to have to walk that one off. Wow, that looked like it hurt. He's going to try and walk it off. He'll be all right, he says. He's telling Buck Showalter, hey, I got this. Don't worry. I'll be fine. Let me walk it off. It's just a stinger. I'll be good. Let's go. So, again, later on in the inning, O'Day. No, sir. So, 6-4-3 double play. And it's going to end that one right there. As soon as they get on base, it just all set them down. Evan Longoria, nice ground ball. So J.J. Hardy, nice throw. Nice play right there to get that double play. So, again, James Loney, he's got a hole in his bat or something today. He's been striking out left and right. But here we go in the top of the 9th here. Jonathan Scope at the plate. Let's see what he could do to try and extend this lead. Oh, my goodness. He gets a hold of one into deep left. And that is gone. Solo home run for Jonathan Scope, his 5th of the year. And the Orioles grab a 2-0 lead now going into the top of the 9th, last inning of the game. This is huge because now we can have a little bit of more assurance here going into the bottom of the 9th. I like it. So here we go. Let's see what we could do here to try and close this game out. I'm really liking this pitching duel. I really am. This pitching duel is something that you hardly ever see. Manny Machado got caught looking. And now in the bottom half of the 9th, Zach Britton says, no, sir, you can swing at flies. Again, 1-2 pitch. And swing and a miss, strike 3. And Zach Britton gets his 7th save of the year as Chris Tillman pitches 7 innings strong. And that is just one hell of a performance by Chris Tillman today. He was not known for striking out batters, but when you're facing the Tampa Bay Rays, I mean, it's not really that big of a surprise, I suppose. So the Baltimore Orioles win 2-0, move up to 12-10 on the season. It was a very good game, actually. Very good game by, both teams. Well, pitching-wise, anyway. This was one hell of a pitcher's duel, I should say. So this moves down to Tampa Bay to now 8-14 on the year. They have been kind of struggling out of the gates, but they weren't a very good team last year either, so this is kind of to be expected. They do have some pretty good pitching, but overall, I mean, they don't really have any hits. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like, and if you're new to the channel at all, subscribe. But until next time, my name is Sin with Vengeance. You guys have been amazing as always. I'm out. Peace.